Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. Let me fix myself here. This is a new channel, and I want to thank all my subscribers this far. Thank you so much for being supportive. It does mean a lot to me, and I'm definitely honored to serve you with my gifts. So if you're new to Spiritual Guide and Light, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success of the growth of this channel. Don't mind me. I am also going through my own transformation here. I love this. Look at Divine Light. But taking me out of the reading here, I want to get into channeling some messages. But I do want to explain to you that I'm going through my own transformation in the sense of identifying what balances me and pertaining to the way I deliver, because sometimes I can be hyper, sometimes I can be calm, sometimes I can be trying to share peace, right? And this is going to take forever to light because of the fan. See if I can bring it over here. I don't want to put my arms in here. But yeah, and it's more so, I don't know, I think I'm coming to how I'm going to resolve my transformation right now. Is I am going to place how I deliver myself, right? I'm referencing to what's going on behind the scenes with me, and what is that with me? So, and how I came to my resolution or how I'm going to resolve it is a time and a place for everything. It's the only thing that I could resolve within myself. Yeah. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation for the viewer. As above, so below, Ashe. All right, this is a general Tarotscope. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I can listen to myself all day. But anywho, what messages do you have for the viewer? And there's this sense of someone's dealing with someone that's really loud. And it's like you have love for this person. And it doesn't have to be a romantic situation or a marriage. It could literally be like a friend or a family member or something like that. And it's kind of like they don't embarrass you, but you feel like you may have missed opportunities when you deal with this person. And they don't have to necessarily talk loud. They could just be loud, like recklessly loud, more of a disappointment because they know better. All right. What are the messages for the viewer? I'm using Earth Wisdom. Oh, I forgot to add those links to what reading was that? It was Time to Let Go. So when I'm done with this live, I just have to remind myself to add those links to both of your readings. And the links that I'm referencing to are the links from the podcast. Okay. There you'll be able to find a lot of collective and general readings there for you as well as your individual zodiac sign. Now, mind you, if you didn't know, I'm only doing individual zodiac signs, the next 72s on YouTube. Now, your element, earth, air, fire, and water, those next 72s are done on the podcast. All right. What messages for the viewer? We have joy. Beautiful. And then we have strength. I love this. I feel like this is an extension to letting go. What is it called? Letting go. And then we have responsibility. Yeah. Letting go. So I would advise you to stop watching this one and go watch Let It Go and then come back to this one, to this Tarotscope. All right, we have joy, strength, and responsibility. I don't want to go back into the Let It Go reading, but let's just go ahead and see what additional messages come out. It's like it feels good. I'm hearing that song by Tony. It feels good, yeah. It feels good, yeah. And that feels like that golden opportunity that produces this bright future. And being bold in that bright future. Releasing joy, experiencing joy. With this strength here, with this masculine, this is someone who is a provider, someone who provides security in all aspects of what a feminine energy would want or desire. This is kind of like someone, this could be a sugar daddy, but this is also someone like an investor as well. Someone who turns his rags into riches. And I'm not trying to use that as a parable in pertaining to a human being, but this is someone who has the contacts. This is someone who has the pull. This is the plug. This is the person that makes things happen. And all they're asking of you is to take responsibility of your role. All right. What other messages pertaining to this joy? We have self-acceptance, confirming that bold from let go. There's someone coming your way, another masculine. This masculine could be promiscuous. It's like you're not the only one, but they're focused on you. This person wants to come in and nurture you or nurture a situation. There can be a masculine as well who has a friend that they feel suits you. We have divine love, yeah. It's like someone saying, I know the perfect person for you, trust me. Just continue to focus on you, continue to enjoy life, don't fall in love, but it's like this person, they fall in love. The divine counterpart, masculine and divine masculine, divine feminine. Yeah, this awareness. There is this sense of whoever this masculine is that is capable of changing your life or has already changed your life. There is a sense of um, taking a role that you may feel like you no longer have control over decision making. And then there's this choice to where you can be independent and continue to love in your space and enjoy joy, and allowing this divine counterpart to not prove themselves, but to show up with action. That's what this awareness is. The counterparts in spirit, but you being called to this masculine energy that fulfills all desires, all earthly desires. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's look at shadow energy. What is the shadow energy within this message? Yeah, shadow energy that I'm seeing here at this masculine that meets all desires of your heart. It's love bombing. It's an illusion. And it's like you're at the tip, I want to say iceberg, or at the edge of being possessed and feel in dark energies, emotions, feelings that you've never felt before. Or this is walking away from a divine union and saying that I choose God, all is divine, your spiritual path. I don't know, but we have the Fool in reverse, shadow energy. That's no. That's telling me no. It's saying no to shadow energy. What are you doing, Loki? To shadow energy. Someone is saying, I'm not going to risk my joy. Do you know how hard it was to get to this place? Yeah, detached. Eight of Pentacles. Let's pull a Goddess Oracle. This promiscuous person. I think that's why they're not as accepting. You're like, no, I pass on this. Is because you're like, I don't want to be in my shadow energy. We have quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. It's confirming this divine love. This is saying no man or woman can fulfill what I've worked so hard to tap into. Of taking responsibility. It's feeling like self-made as well. Let's pull an affirmation. I've never heard anyone say no to a divine union. Well, because if you see here this masculine, it's like they're not themselves. Like they don't have control. It's like they're drunk enough. Isn't that a shadow energy? But your own shadow self is saying no. It says, I love myself for who I am. Wow. That's what it says. The shadow self is saying no. No. That it's not true. It's an illusion of a new experience. Something that a vital lesson that you've already learned and that you've already detached from. And with this quiet time, it's like focus on yourself with this divine love. You have strength to get over this temporary feeling of thinking that someone is your divine counterpart. This promiscuous person is very tempting. Take full responsibility, Bill. I'm also hearing joy. Weeping may dureth in the night of some type of disappointment, of this detachment, of telling someone no. And joy comes in the morning. All right. Awareness. You are aware. I think you're more aware than you know. You're so aware that it's like you're not going out of your way to argue at all either. You've moved on. Level energy. You've moved on. Not holding on to illusions of high hopes, the potentials in someone. It's really, really hot. All right, let's shed some light on your reading. We have trust your path. All right. Another one on brown. Just a moment. It says the age of light. You've been trained for this for a lifetime. Good. I keep hearing noises. Just a moment. Anywho, yeah, you're gonna have to watch the Let Go reading so this can make sense. That's why it's like, in a way, I want to say you're going to do what you want to do anyways. It's like a choice has already been made without verbally saying yes. But your shadow self is saying no. I don't know if it's saying don't detach or keep things the way they are. Do not go back to the old. Continue the path of this unfamiliar path. But this path brings joy. Let's go ahead and do joy. 26 makes 8. It says, and 8s deal with abundance and prosperity. It says, my joyful heart is beautiful. Oh, I'm reading the wrong thing. It says, physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional toxins strangle and a natural joy of life. Clear the toxin in the situation to access your joy. Being joyful also grounds you in your own personal power, reveals your passions, understand the dearest riches of your soul, and find confidence to make them come true. Now let's read the strength, because strength was in reverse um, in the Let It Go reading, Tarotscope. And it says, to be truly strong, you must first master yourself. If you want to protect yourself from dangerous situations, remove the self-destructive tendencies from your life, then develop your own prosperity and self-reliance. Once you have established your own inner and outer strength, you will be able to serve others. I really, 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 with this awareness, you're aware that someone's trying to trap you. You see right through it. You've learned that by being responsible of your own life, learning from experiences. And it's like you don't go out of your way to shame someone or to tell someone what their motive is, because you know that it's going to take you out of this joy. Let's read this full responsibility. Let's see. What number is that? 10. Which deals with new beginnings. It said, it is all too easy and disempowering to blame others, society, or bad luck for our problems. Take back your power, recreate and reestablish your inner structure by removing what no longer serves or hinders you. But put your own house in order, neat and tidy, making space to expand in ways that benefit you and the world around you. Okay? And you can say this: I take responsibility of my actions and my life. I learn from my mistakes. I release behaviors and ideas that hinder me. I continually improve myself. Oh, it says I continually improve myself. Correction. All right, that is your Tarotscope. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.